Alright, I think I'm live. Chat, I had this epic streaming idea after seeing the Nintendo Pokemon Presents, or whatever it's called, whatever the official government name is. Pokemon Presents, Pokemon Direct. The point is, after seeing Dragonite, aka the best Pokemon of the last 2.5 years in the metagame we play, get given a Mega Evolution, I thought, you know what? We need to have a discussion on all of the Pokemon that really deserve Mega Evolution. Because how can the best Pokemon of the last 2.5 years be the one that gets a Mega? I mean, we all knew it was going to be Mega Dragonite. As many know, I have been saying this for many months, then this one's coming out. But this was the most telegraphed Mega of all time. Everybody knew that Mega Dragonite was coming. It was so obvious. The crazy part is the design really does look fan-made. The design looks like some deviant art shit from 2019. I was really shocked when I saw the art. I was like, Game Freak, what the fuck is this? But either way, we got an even cheaper Dragonite, which is crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's the only one they showed too. But it made me think we gotta have a discussion, man. There's a lot of other Pokemon that should have gotten some Megas, and I was thinking about it, you know. I really was. And there's still time for Legend ZA, for them to give us exactly what we want, the best Megas possible. I saw someone in the chat talking about some Mega Cricketune. We'll see. We'll see. But you know, my guy Flygon, we talk about him all the time, but I have to already tell you guys, Flygon, we could talk about it on this stream, but we all know something about Flygon. That shit is never getting a Mega. That's the most unloved Pokemon of all time. It's a sad fate, but it is what it is. If you want to know what really needs a Mega Evolution, what they really need to tap in with, this is who they need to give a Mega Evolution. They need to give Zoroark a Mega Evolution. I was thinking about this earlier. Even if this guy has another form, which is a really epic form, I'm not gonna sit here and act like, you know what I'm saying, this is some unloved Pokemon. We need a Mega form of it, because neither Zoroark is good. Those shits are relegated to NU, PU possibly. You know what I'm saying? But we need a Mega Zoroark with a new ability. All that illusion, all that pretending to be somebody else shit, we're over that. Alright? This guy's strong enough to stand up on his own 2 feet. We're done with all that pretending to be somebody else. But it would be actually super cracked if you could illusion, but then you Mega Evolve. And they're like, oh man, what the fuck is this? Imagine that though. Imagine that. It could really get dangerous. Who is Mega Evolving type shit? Imagine you got a Clodsire in, and then all of a sudden it starts evolving. And they're gonna be like, what the actual fuck is going on? Boom. It's a whole Zoroark. We might need that though. Mega Zoroark is something that I would actually want. It's something we need. What's Zoroark H's speed? Is it the same shit as this guy? Or is it 110? I forget. It is 110. Zoroark H is tough, man. I remember using that when it came out. It's stronger and it's faster. It's a shame that it's bad though. RUBL, I guess, is good, like on an all-around scale. RUBL means it's UU by technicality, right? It's like too strong for RU. Yeah, that's pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Does that shit get any usage in UU? There's no way that shit gets used in UU, because you know what they've been using on every team in UU? Tornadus T and what's the other guy? Gastrodon. So I just know Zoroark H is not getting touched in any type of tier. And I know Low Kicks pulls up. Yup, Low Kicks. You beating Low Kicks. You taking that first impression. That Sucker Punch is a different story. But you know what? You can always outplay. You can always outplay. Nice Will-O-Wisp support set. But Zoroark H was the first Pokemon that I wanted to get a Mega. I feel like that would be super valid. That would be super valid, super deserved. We'll see. Let me put all the Mega Meloetta. Is Meloetta a legendary Pokemon, or is it under the new category? The mythical category, or whatever that shit is. The fake legends. Is Heatran a legendary Pokemon, or is that also a mythical Pokemon? Because I wanted a Mega Heatran if they're gonna give any super Pokemon a Mega, but they don't be doing that, right? They don't be doing that, right? They like rarely give legendary Pokemon Megas, and if they do, it's like some uber shit. I guess Diancie is a Mega, right? That's legendary. Or, dude, I hate the fucking mythical versus legendary thing. Diancie got a Mega. Is Diancie the only OU one? What else is a legendary Pokemon that's a Mega that's not in Ubers? Does any do any exist? Diancie more or less is correct though, right? Diancie has a movie though? Ooh, I didn't consider that Diancie has a movie. The fact that Diancie has a movie gives it plus 50. Having a movie is a big deal. Having a movie is a huge deal. I'm gonna put the poll in the chat. Oh, Latios and Latias. Super facts. I forgot those are classic legendary Pokemon. And those guys are both amazing. Nowadays in Generation 7, Mega Latias is on like every team. You know what I should have clicked during the direct today? The Pokemon Legends ZA button. A classic part of my channel identity and brand. Pokemon Legends ZA coming soon, October 16th. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to my boy Zoroark, man. Who that's the only guy I can really say from Gen 6 I want to have a Mega super badly. There's a lot of Gen 6 winners already. Will I be streaming ZA? Yes. Yes, I will. And I will be catching all the Megas. And I will need the chat to help me. Because, you know what I'm saying? I got terrible in-game ability. I gotta get back to the egg lock, which I will get back to later. I'm on Gym 4 or no, I'm on Gym 5. I'm cooking. Did you miss the Pokemon Supreme Sleep Redux trailer? I don't even know what that is. That sounds crazy, whatever that is. What is that? The game looks fun and all, but I wanted to see Megas. Yeah, I agree with you. I also wanted to see Megas. They only showed us the Mega that we all knew was coming anyways. Mega Mr. Craw. What's Crawdon's level of fame outside of the competitive love and the agency's love? Do people like Crawdon that much? I always thought this Pokemon was gonna get a Mega, but it got a Gigantamax, which is fair. Hold on, not this shit. Lapras always got a G-Max, so I always figured like that was them giving it a Mega. But I always thought Lapras was going to get a Mega, and I would rock with the Mega Lapras because I like Lapras in general. That thing is good. I also thought they were gonna give this a Mega back in the day. Raichu got another form though, so I guess it wins to a degree. You know what I'm saying? But I remember I really wanted Raichu to get a Mega form. But Raichu Alola is pretty strong. The Electric X Psychic typing, he got something good. And even in Gen 9, it can Terra. And it would be Terra Fairying and whatever. I use it on that team. Do I still have that team? Hold on. Oh shit. This team. This shit was going crazy in my game with Terra Fairy. I remember I clicked Terra Fairy on Garchomp because I was modest and I knew he'd click Outrage, and I killed him with Terra Fairy Alluring Voice. That shit won me the game. Nah, don't sleep on Raichu. Don't sleep. He's tough. He's tough. So a Mega Raichu would have been good. I can't speak for any of these other newer Pokemon. Like, there are some weird guys out there like Pincurchin, but they don't deserve Megas, in my humble opinion. No hatred. No hatred in my heart against those Pokemon. It just doesn't make sense. Mega Dondozo, don't hate? What do you mean don't hate? Why are you talking about Mega Dondozo? Nobody's trying to see that. Mega Magmortar and Mega Electivire? That would be giving in to the fans, which Pokemon Company is against. Except for Dragonite. I don't know why they keep fattening up Dragonite fans. The fucking greediest fan base of all time. They get the most broken Pokemon of all time. That shit been strong since Gen 1. And that shit just got a Mega. And it was the whole focus of the trailer. It's a cold world out there, man. There are Pokemon, there are Pokemon like, what's his name? The Seal or whatever. That shit didn't get into mad games, right? That shit wasn't in Gen 7 or 8. There's mad Pokemon that just don't even, they just get forgotten about. And you got guys like Dragonite. They get all the money in the world. They're so rich. Their life is so good. All they do is eat. Eat, eat, eat. That's all they do, man. They're pigs. It's a cold world out there, man. Cold world. It's tough. Pokemon refuses to dip into scrapped ideas. Mega Ferrothorn? Can you imagine Ferrothorn off the Mega? That would be the greatest thing they could do. Because Ferrothorn not being in the Generation 9 was the saddest shit of all time. That shit was heartbreaking. That shit was tragedy. That shit was downright illegal, in my opinion. They should have never done that. Xing out Ferrothorn make the game all walky. We have crazy teams out there. We got Iron Valiant with Moonblast Shadow Ball, Calm Mind. You know what? That shit would lose to Ferrothorn. 2 Gyro Balls to the face. It's over. King Gambit Body Press. Deoxys Speed. Deoxys Speed getting one hit KO'd by Gyro Ball, doing 40% with superpower. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Ferrothorn would go crazy. Dragonite running E-Speed, EQ Ice Spinner. Completely walled. Smashed. Glamora. Smashed. Ogerpon. Smashed. Ferrothorn would fix a lot. So a Mega Ferrothorn, Pokemon companies should do that. They should do that as a way to give back to all the Ferrothorn fans that patiently waited for our guy to come back. A buff is deserved. So yeah, we're gonna have to go with the Mega Ferrothorn. This is as perfect as a Pokemon can get though. So I really wonder what they would do. Not having an item on Ferrothorn is fine too, because that should always be getting knocked off anyways. But Iron Barbs is a crazy goated ability though. Ferrothorn has like never let me down. Every time I've brought this shit to tournament, this shit has really done me good. Unless I run like a bad set though. Sometimes I'd be running them greedy Ferrothorns though. Stealth Rock, Spikes, Power Whip, Knockoff. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you running double hazards? Because sometimes you gotta go in. You gotta go in. Do Iron Barbs and Rough Skin function the same? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Mega Jirachi. Mega Jirachi to me always sounded like some type of super, like, fake mon type shit. But, you know, we do need more Mega Legendaries. So I wouldn't be against it. Also, it would be pretty cool. Jirachi is a fan favorite. Everybody likes Jirachi. There's got to be mad Mega Jirachis in ROM hacks. I'm not sure actually. It got me thinking for a second. Mega Celebi. I'm a big Celebi fan. Even though Celebi fell the fuck off, I'm a super fan of this Pokemon. This shit is so bad. It's like frustrating to me. I need to go. I don't know what tier is this shit in Gen 8, and what tier is this shit in Gen 7. Can somebody tell me? But yeah, Celebi is garbage, which is a shame because I like this Pokemon. Back in Gen 5, I used to use this guy a lot. I used to have some great teams with this shit. ZUBL? You're lying. You're lying. You're telling me this guy is below PU? What? Nah, you're lying. You're lying. You gotta be lying. UU and Sun and Moon. RU and Sword and Shield. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. UU is solid enough. I don't know if I ever used this shit in Gen 7 UU. As for Gen 8 RU, I also don't know if I ever used this shit. But all things considered, Celebi is cool, man. It's got mad weaknesses, but he's cool, man. A little nasty plot action. Earth power. It gets Aura Sphere. You know what I'm saying? I used to run a crazy set back in my day. I'm talking Perish Song, U-Turn, Stealth Rock, Recover. Crazy set I used to run. Max HP, max FDF. I switch into every special attacker, get up them rocks. Also, they trying to set up on me with Reuniclus. Cat, I'm going right to my guy, clicking Perish Song, and then they're like, no way, and then I'm U-turning out. Boom. Into my whatever strong guy. It's clipped anyways at that point. I got the what's it called? I got the Perish Song off. Perish Song is tough, dude. Shout out to Celebi. If this dude handled Keld and Landorus I, he's handling Ogre, Celebi would get fucking blown away by it. Blown away by Ogre. Shout out to Celebi, man. A forgotten Pokemon. But now, every Pokemon be U-turning and knocking off and being Dragon type and shit like that. I can't believe Dragonite got a Mega. I mean, I can. I kept saying it was gonna get a Mega, but it's like, damn. Why don't they give us some? Why don't they give us some spicy shit? Shouts to Nogar for 23 months. Mega D-Knight is gonna be the new E-Killer in Triple Ubers. We know that thing is Dragon Flying, right? That's what we've been. That's what we've been told. That it's gonna be Dragon Flying. You think they're gonna do the lazy shit and make it Aerialate? And it's gonna be Aerialate E-Speed on some AAA type shit. I guess the Megas. Who knows? Who knows? Mega Dragonite. It's confirmed to be Aerialate. Are you serious? What kind of cheap shit is this? You're gonna see this on every team in Gen 10. As they DD in normal form with multi-scale and then get hit with that flying E-Speed. Dragonite's pussy. Whatever though. It's not confirmed. People be lying. Oh yeah, there's not even supposed to be abilities in Za. We'll see what happens in Gen 10. We need this shit to have a weird ability. Like Unaware. or something like that. Aerialate is some boring shit. We need some cool shit. Friend Guard, get the fuck out of here. Nobody wants no Friend Guard. New Mega Swampert with Sap Sipper. Another Mega Swampert? You want that Mega Swampert Y? Can you imagine if the Game Freak just said fuck it and added some like alternate Megas for some guys? I would be mad as fuck. If they just decided that OG Sceptile didn't hit too hard, so we just made another one. Welcome, Mega Sceptile J. I'm using that bitch on every team then. Mega Meloetta. Meloetta already got another form, man. And Mega I'm calling Mega Meloetta. And Meloetta is already what's it called? I mean, ignore the tier. This shit is this shit is underutilized. Meloetta is actually good because every time I used to play and practice NU with my teammate for a tournament I was playing, he was an NU, so he would ask for test games, and I would load up the sample teams, and the sample teams would always have Specs Meloetta, and I would whoop that ass with Meloetta, and all I could think was, how the fuck is this illegal in NU or PU or whatever the fucking tier was? I was like, this shit is so broken. I would go into this shit, and I would just spam Hyper Voice and Psychic. There's like no switch. I think the switch was like Muck, but even Muck, that shit was getting blasted off. It was crazy. Mega Hydreigon though? No, Hydreigon's not getting no Mega, bro. Hydreigon is a dope Pokemon, but that shit is not getting no Mega. I'm sorry to say. Nidoking needs a Mega OMG. Nidoking fans have been asking for that for a long time, haven't they? You know, it can happen, but then Nidoqueen needs a Mega too, which is fine. They can spare too, but I think you're right. Nidoking is that Gen 1 is a Gen 1 OG. And he's always shining. Same with Nidoqueen. Those two truly are a W couple. You know what I'm saying? They've done well. They've done well. Their reputation is elite. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they both will get megas. That would be beautiful. Mega Weezing and Muck. Mega Muck would be funny as balls. I would be happy with Mega Muck. Muckalola was already an incredible Pokemon. This shit right here, this is an amazing mon. If you haven't used this Pokemon, you'll never know. You'll never know how good it is. That being said, I don't think we're gonna get a Mega Muck or a Mega Weezing. Those two already got such super shiced forms. The Alolan form and the Galar form, respectively. Need another Route 1 shitter to get Beedrill treatment. What if they give this guy a Mega and nobody thought about it? They need to give some guy like this a Mega. Some guy that nobody knows. So nobody knows. You know, they gave Pidgeot one. They gave... What's his name? What's that other Route 1 garbage? Beedrill. We need a guy like this to get a Mega. We need some guy that nobody knows. Like Wugtrio, exactly. Nobody knows this guy. Nobody knows him. Which is crazy, because he's directly related to this guy and this more handsome guy. And yet nobody knows who Wugtrio is. Mega Noivern leaked. Noivern is an annoying ass Pokemon. This shit has too much speed. This shit got a Draco Meteor. I don't want this shit to get no type of Mega. Noivern is an annoying ass Pokemon. I don't want that shit. Mega Barbaracle? There's no Mega Barbaracle. That shit is not happening. No Shell Smash guys are getting Megas in the next game. I'm sorry to admit it this way. They gave fucking Blastoise Shell Smash and the Mega form got banned from Natdex, remember? That shit was absolutely hilarious. That shit was sad too. Be looking forward to using Blastoise, and then that bitch is Ubers. Because he's too strong and he's too bulky. Which is understandable. Bro, Mega Snorlax the king. Bro, there's not gonna be a Mega Snorlax, bro. We already got the Gigantamaxing Snorlax, or whatever his name is. Right? And that guy had that one move, Pulverizing Pancake. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all be pulverizing those pancakes. How is that possible? Pulverizing Pancake. I remember using that shit. That shit was going stupid. Shout out to G-Max Snorlax. Mega Zam and Mega Gengar with Nasty Plot. Yup. Mega Zam with Nasty Plot's a shame that shit got banned too. Some shits you give them a setup move and it's just over. Zam getting Nasty Plot is some crazy shit though. Like, come on now, Game Freak. But Alakazam looked like the type of guy to use nasty Plot, right? He a nasty guy. He be looking nasty. He be giving that nasty look, you know, and his mustache be moving on its own. He a scary guy. Mega Alomomola, that's what we not finna do. Does Alomomola evolve from something? Or is it a standalone joint? Is this a standalone joint? Or does he evolve from something? I don't remember. Standalone? This shit is not getting a Mega. This is not getting a Mega. Get the fuck out of here. This standalone garbage is not getting a Mega. If this shit has no family, it's not happening. Mega Love Disc? That's also not happening. Get the fuck out of here. We need at least one Mega though from Gen 9. We need at least one Mega from Gen 9. Right? Who's gonna be the winner? Obviously they're gonna try and show off their new Pokemon still, right? Even if they gave mad new Pokemon OU potential and different forms, we need some Mega shit. Mega Hydrapple? That would be cold. Mega Hydrapple would be cold. What if we have Mega Starters? Mega Meowscarada. Mega... What's the dancing guy's name? Quavel. And what's the fire joint's name? Mega Skeledirge? Imagine Mega Skeledirge in the cut, bro. Oh, nah. Mega Skeledirge with some crazy ability? You think it's possible? Because obviously there's a lot of old Pokemon I can talk about that should technically have Megas. Well, Corviknight deserves a Mega too at this point. Corviknight put the game on his back in Gen 8 and Gen 9. It's time to give him the recognition he deserves. We need a Mega Corviknight. We need it. Mega Spinda noticing. Shut up, Bilal, for the 11 months. Thank you so much. Mega Spinda, I don't know if that's coming. Spinda's pretty dope though. That shit got its own lore. So it would be pretty cool. Nintendo needs to tap in with mons like that. But they need to make that shit super broken though. Like I want Spinda to be OP. They hate giving things to mons that are too new. I guess you're right, because Gen 5, most of the Megas were old mons. No, I mean not Gen 5, sorry, Gen 6. Most of the Megas were old mons, right? How many Gen 6 Mega evolutions are there? And Gen 7, like from those generations themselves. Diancie, Audino. And Gen 7 has no Megas? Sheesh. Oh yeah, and Audino's Gen 5. I was bugging. Yo! So they're really just gonna give us some... They're really just gonna give us some old shit, which is fine. I don't mind it. Mega Tyrantrum and Mega Aurorus. Gen 7 didn't exist for Megas, bro. Oh, you're right. The Megas came from Oras. I'm bugging. We need more Gen 5 Megas. What would you want to see Mega? I always thought this guy deserved the Mega. But I'm biased because I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of his work. I'm a big fan of this guy. Every time I used this shit back in the day in RU, this shit was putting in work. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to use this in OU a lot too. Jellicent. This shit didn't even make it to the new game. It's crazy. That shit is sadness. I would have been using this against a lot of y'all. I would have been walling Dragonite at +1. That Earthquake doing 50%. I'm getting off a big Wisp. I would have gone stupid with Jellicent. Jellicent is tough. Jellicent is tough. It would have been cool to see this shit Mega'd up. Scrafty? Scrafty's pretty dope, man. I could see some shit like that. Wasn't that shit leaked? So I feel like I saw some shit like that. Like where that shit was leaked, or if that shit maybe it was like a concept for it. Maybe I saw some tweet. Maybe I just believed it. Either way, I saw some Mega Scrafty propaganda. That shit might be real. Either way, we're tapping in. Eel getting a Shice Mega. Where's Mega Toxtricity? The Eel? I love that Pokemon, bro. This Pokemon is tough, bro. I should give this guy a OU live. You could definitely do something with him. He has a decent stat distribution. I'm not going to act like 80-80 is that crazy, but when you max the HP, you have a guy that can tank some hits with that Levitate Electric Cheese. The issue is, he got some weird moves. He get Flamethrower though, right? And Grass Down, he's tough. I used to think this guy was so tough in Gen 5. I used to always think this was like the toughest guy ever. Because it was like, damn, this shit has such cool moves. And you can't even OHKO it because of its Levitate X Electric type. I used to think this guy was such a super shice guy. But he's so dicks. It's because they took away HP Ice. I could have definitely had a successful career with him in Gen 6 or Gen 7. But after the Hidden Power Exodus, it's impossible to win with some of these guys. He do be getting Liquidation though. Liquidation Coil, hold on. Hold on. Liquidation Coil? Are we back? He don't get Sucker Punch? What the fuck? Whatever. Liquidation. Supercell Slammer. Coil. Is it Hidden Power coming back? Says who? Who says hidden power's coming back? Streets need to let me know. Leak saying Mega Barbaracle is incoming. If Mega Barbaracle is incoming, that shit's gonna have 157 base attack, Shell Smash, and you know what? What would be that guy's ability? Because regular Barbaracle already has Tough Claws, and that shit is pretty cheap. Triple X or Electros. Game Freak needs to give. Let's see. Adaptability, probably. Prepare for your worst enemy, Mega Hawlucha. Hawlucha is already mad annoying. Hawlucha was a big deal in Gen 6 when it came out, wasn't it? Rocky Payload. We need more Rocky Payload guys, actually. That shit is only on Bombardier, right? But we need more Rocky Payload guys. I don't know if that shit is like totally lore dependent or something on the bird, but we could have some more Mega Rock type Pokemon. Rock types do be getting some different forms and shit though. You know what I'm saying? What if we had Mega Mad Cargo? Or would that be stealing Mega Camerup's flow? Mega Lugia that becomes flying water? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no Mega Lugia coming out. That shit's going to AG, bitch. Nobody wants no Mega Lugia. Or Mega Ho-Oh. All that shit is illegal. Mega Honchkrow? Mega Honchkrow would be so tough. Honchkrow is my favorite bad Pokemon. This shit, I don't understand how it's so bad. Given its amazing stats. Brave Birch, Sucker Punch, Heat Wave, ooh, Lash Out. Guy has crazy moves. But he sucks. And that's a shame. That gets us mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Mega Zekrom, I'm about to start banning. I'm about to deadass start banning. Talk about some Mega Zekrom. That's not happening. That's never happening, alright? Take that out of your mind. Zekrom is already cheap. All them. How can you want a cover legendary with Dragon Dance? What do you think of Eevee's building of champions? What do you mean? What do I think? Like, do I think it's cool? Is it like Showdown? From what I saw, Champions looks pretty promising. Like, I know they didn't show us that much, but it looks like a pretty simple battle simulator with low graphical content, which is fine. I'll take that as long as it's fast and doesn't lag too much. You get 1 extra stat point. Oh, I saw that tweet. I saw that tweet that that shit ends up with 1 extra point. How do you think it will be monetized? I think you'll get like different skins on your Pokemon when they battle, which I will be paying for, by the way. I will be paying microtransactions for my mon to go stupid on the field, even though I'm going to be the best VSS player with the most shiest fits on all my Pokemon and my trainer. It is what it is. I can't be battling and not having style. You know what I'm saying? That being said, hopefully it's not too pay to win. I think you just need to have the game, right? And the Pokemon in your game, and then you can transfer them over. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta buy the new game, which, if you don't want the game, I guess that sucks for you, but whatever. I'm already planning to buy the game because I support local businesses, like Nintendo. Struggling local business. So I'll try to probably like Pokesav or Pokegen or whatever it is nowadays, all the Pokemon into my game, and then transfer them bitches. The HP in the Triller look too low. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't check it out. I didn't check it out too carefully. Wonder, are you gonna play Peak with the bros? You know, I just heard from Pyrojonical that we should play that shit. Maybe we will play that shit. What's up, Blunder? Tapped in for a nice stream on the birthday. What a present. Shout out to you, dude. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna pull up with the fun bro in Champions. You about to be the first dude banned from Champions. You about to open up Champions and your phone's gonna show a blue screen. You're gonna be like, what happened? How did I get banned from Champions? And it's gonna be like, you're a pussy. you used stalling tactic. I assume it's already been mentioned that Excadrill needs a Mega, right? I did not talk about no Excadrill needing a Mega. Excadrill's the GOAT. The fact that Excadrill's UU now is heartbreaking. We need to bring Drill back. It's just that other weathers are too cheap. But Drill is so shiced. I fuck with Drill. But Drill is a god in Gen 5, 6, 7, and 8. I always trust Drill when it comes down to it. When it comes down to it, you gotta trust the GOAT. SD Drill will get you right. This Pokemon right here, you know how many finals I've brought this shit in? Gen 6, 7, and 8? He's just too reliable. He's too reliable! I don't know what to tell you. He's too reliable. If this got a Mega, then I just know Pokemon Company watches my shit and they're like, write that down, he's spitting. Cause I'm one of the first to preach the Mega Excadrill. We need that. Drill, Iron Treads is better, you take that back. You take that back. Iron Treads is pretty amazing in his own way. I'm not hating on Iron Treads. But we all know Excadrill is the GOAT. Please, have some shame. Don't talk ill of Excadrill. It's one of the best Pokemon of all time. Also, we need another Pokemon that sets up the sand. Even though both of the Pokemon we have are already good, we need more weather starters. Alright? We've been rocking the same shit for a long time now. Rain got that one guy, Pelipper, in what? Gen 6? Or was it Gen 7? Gen 7 is when Pelipper got it, right? I think it was Gen 7. When did Torkoal get Sun? Gen 7 as well? Or was it Gen 6? Gen 7, right? And then we got Alolan Ninetales in Gen 7. That shit hell. We got some okay guys. Oh yeah, we got Gigalith in Gen 7. And we got Sandaconda in Gen 8. My bad. I'm too greedy. We already have enough sand guys. You're right. I'm too greedy. I actually forgot about Sandaconda completely. And Gigalith as well. But Sandaconda definitely counts as a sand setter. A new rain setter? The best we got is Pelipper. Pelipper is cheeks. But even Ninetales, who used to be a real piece of shit, found incredible use with Healing Wish and Encore and all that shit. So, don't count a lot of these guys out. They can spin back with 1 or 2 move pool changes. Ninetales has never been this good. It's actually crazy how good Sun is. Rain is mad troll. Rain is so bad. Rain is literally so bad. I was actually laddering with Rain today. I was cooking with Rain today. This Team CDC gave me with this dumbass set. But I was going giga stupid on people with this. I was at 20% and this guy had a Iron Crown that was mad set up, but he was only Tachyon Cutter stored power. So my Incineroar lived with 1 HP and roared him out. And he was like +4 defense. And I would have got swept. But a Roar Incineroar saved the day. It was actually such a beautiful scene. It was so beautiful. Need more contrary guys that are actually good. There already are good contrary guys. Serp is fine. Enamorous is good. You just gotta be Terra Blasting more. People don't be Terra Blasting. They on some pussy shit. They need to start Terra. They need to lead Enamorous and start Terra Blasting. Incineroar is definitely not good in Gen 9 OU, but hey, it's fun to use. Mega Serp will be shy. They're not giving no Mega Serp. Actually, they are. Mega Emboar too. I forgot about that. All them shits is coming. All them shits is coming, so you better ready yourself. Mega Emboar, Mega Serp, and Mega Samurai. Cause those are the starters, right? It's the Gen 5 joints. So I think you can expect all that bullshit What we need is a defensive guy with close combat to get contrary. Ooh. Alright, it's a mix of guys. It's Chikorita, Emboar, Feraligatr, and Meganium. Why did they take Emboar's weird ass from Gen 5 and stick him with 2 Gen 2 guys? That's a strange decision they went with. Meganium's gonna be whack. Mega Emboar though, get ready. Because they leaked Typhlosion, nobody wants T Diddy in there, yo. Typhlosion really got canceled. Actually, you're right. He has his Hisuian form. His Hisuian form is lit. Emboar the GOAT. I like Emboar. I've always been a fan of Emboar. Mr. Heat Crash. Reckless Flare Blitz. Boom. Big damage. He'd be doing that. Serp next grass starter in Legends game. I'm not against this Chikorita shit we got going on. Chikorita, they could save it. Chikoritas are pretty disrespected Pokemon, all things considered, so I like that they're attempting to make it more, you know, amazing, notable. That means no Galarbro in Za, or he's specifically gonna be banned from Mega and get his ass draft on Showdown. Oh no, I hope not. They might just have to exit out then, we'll see. Mamoswine needs a Mega. Mamoswine did fall off. What's Mamoswine's tier? Are you, if I had to guess? Yeah. I mean, it's actually, it stayed pretty good, given the fact that it's been low tier for a few gens now. This shit always came and went. I don't want this to get a Mega, though. I feel like that shit might be too powerful. I like Mamoswine, though. I'm a big fan of this Pokemon, so I definitely wouldn't be mad. I like when starters get Megas. Like, you know, what's that one guy's name? Delphox. I wanted him to get a Mega. Mega Seismitoad? Nah, you're cooking. Mega Seismitoad low-key tough. Mega Stoutland. I like Stoutland. Stoutland's a forgotten Pokemon. Sandrush. This guy's BST is pretty good, all things considered. Like this is a pretty solid BST. This is like 500 or something. But yeah. Mega Watchog. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. I don't even know Watchog's stats, but I know they're bad. Let me look up Watchog. Who the fuck is Watchog? Bro, get this shit out of here. This is the worst stats I've ever seen. I thought the shit was at least gonna have like 100 base speed. What the fuck am I looking at? Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. Get the shit out of here, bro. This is the worst Pokemon I've ever seen. We need more terrain setters. Mega Starmie with side terrain or Chestnut with grass, you would go hard. Shout out Bin Bags for the dono. Much love. Starmie and Chestnut? I could be down with Chestnut after my hit Chestnut live. That would be a nice little fake out if they give this shit a Mega for no reason. And then Starmie, I believe I heard some leaked shit about Starmie, and that shit's built like Patrick Star or some shit, the Mega form. But they were saying that Starmie is getting a Mega. That's what I remember. That was one of the earliest leaks. I hope that's true because I loved Starmie and I used to use it a lot in Gen 5 and 6. But obviously that shit doesn't exist. Shout out to Sepster for 12 months. Thank you very much. If you guys are watching, make sure you like the stream. We need to get this to 400 likes because I see 400 viewers. So we gotta have 1-to-1 parity. Make sure you like the video. Or the stream, rather. If you're watching the VOD, then it's the video. And so you should still like it. Starmie 3rd evolution. Star they. That's well said. Star you, star me, star they. Oh, you cooked. You super cooked. Star they with the Mega? That shit might go super crazy. But Starmie was always cool. Starmie did a lot of Pokemon's jobs earlier on. That fast special attacker with that strong move. He wasn't even that strong, base 100. But he was so fast and the moves were all good enough base power. He was putting in some work. Starmie is a phenomenal specimen. A phenomenal specimen, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. I truly love this Pokemon. This shit used to put in so much work for me. I used to run the most bitch ass set in Gen 6. T-Wave, Skull, Recover. But I used to run, I even had a Life Orb team in early Gen 6 that was tough. Now, I don't know what a Starmie team would look like from me. This was one of my favorite old teams, Noob Killer team. I used to kill many noobs with this team. If I brought this versus somebody, it meant they were a noob. This is someone's RMT I loaded up. This shit was pretty strong. I don't remember using this team much, but it's probably strong. Gen 7, this UU though. Gen 5 OU. I got mad Starmies, man. You can't go wrong, man. You can't go wrong with a little Starmie action. It's one of the best Pokemon ever. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. What was it on this team? Expert Belt? A guy like Starmie? This is some BKC team. You can tell from these weird ass nicknames. This is some BKC shit. Oh man, Starmie, what a fine specimen. What a fine specimen. Mega Starmie, we've waited many months, many years for this. You know what was leaked, but then they took the leak back? I remember. They were saying that this guy was gonna get a Mega. But then apparently they were having some inter-leak turmoil. And they were like, actually, it's fake. And it's not happening. This guy though, with a Mega, would be so fire. This guy's so epic. And we got him in Gen 7, but he's cheeks in Gen 7. Gen 8, he's amazing. And then Gen 9, he didn't even come with, which is like, what the fuck? Why didn't they bring this guy back? They need to bring this guy back. This is the one guy. How are they gonna do Mega Zygarde? Mega Zygarde's gonna be broken again. Mega Zygarde is gonna be broken again, unfortunately. There's no universe where that beast isn't super OP. Shoutouts to Mega Zygarde, man. It's one of the best Pokemon of all time. But double HP, you just can't. Mega Furret. Furret's gonna have that Watchog BST and piss me off when I see it. Let me take a look. These are crazy stats. These are downright diabolical stats. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This is disgusting, bro. They not giving this guy a Mega, bro. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is built like me. Cap. I body slammed the fuck out of a Furret. Get the fuck out of here. You know Mega Yveltal / Mega Xerneas is happening, right? Get the fuck out of here. Yveltal? This shit is used on 97% of Gen 7 Uber's teams, I remember back in the day. And 90 million% of Gen 9 OU teams. Yo, this shit is absolutely OP. Yveltal's not getting no Mega. And Xerneas? That bitch is not coming in. Not even coming back. Pokemon Company knew they messed up with Xerneas the GOAT. That's why they didn't bring it back in Gen 9. They were like, leave that guy out of here. They didn't even bring back Primal Kyogre and Groudon, bro. Mega Grumpig? You know, I could get down with that. I could get down with that. I'm actually a Grumpig enjoyer. Wait, no, not this shit. I don't actually. No. I mixed it up. I meant this shit. Gramble. Grumpig is fucking whack. Fuck Grumpig. Not actually. I'm hating. The reason I said fuck Grumpig is because I got swept by a nasty plot. Earth Power Grumpig in Rambat Blitz once. Dude went stupid on me. That's why I said that. That was a transgression. My bad. Shout out to all the Grumpig fans out there. But this is the Pokemon I want a Mega of. Big Gramble. Gramble be putting in that work. Be putting in that super work. I should got that play rough. That Earthquake. We need some Mega Gramble action. I'm fucking with Gramble. Gramble is cool. Hop off, Grumpig. Fuck Grumpig, man. Fuck Grumpig. Nobody's gonna do this to me. Mega Chatot? Bro, Chatot came and went. Chatot was one of them generation guys where it was like, haha, Chatot, but it's over now. We're on Gen 10 now. It's over for Chatot gang. He's not getting no type of love. Mega Shiinotic should be a thing. Like, why is Shiinotic that bad? Shiinotic, nobody remembers Shiinotic, unfortunately. I remember Shiinotic though. Shiinotic and Morlo. I'm a fan of both of those guys. But they're both forgotten. Nobody remembers those joints at all. Mega Drapion would be cool. We could do something with a Mega Drapion. The thing about Mega Gramble is would get a shitty ass Mega. Nah, bro, it wouldn't. It would be a shiest Mega. It would be Fairy Ground with Earthquake, Play Rough, Trick Room, Ability, Moxie. You know what I'm saying? And it would be a crazy endgame sweeper. You gotta take a trip into my mind. You know what I'm saying? It would be an incredible Pokemon. Truly incredible. We need some shit like that. Some ass stats? No. Gramble would be crazy. It would intimidate you, and then it would set up for its own Moxie. You know who else did that? Oh, I was gonna say Gyarados, but Gyarados doesn't do that. Gyarados Megas and then his Mold Breaker. Megazord Z, I just came back from the future. Shit's crazy. If they give us Megazord Z, that's a masterful troll by them. I give them a shout out for that. I give the Pokemon Company a cookie for that troll if they do it. But I don't care too much. Megazord Z is whatever. Charizard will always be good and OP. And I'm fine with them introducing another one. Mega Weavile with Tough Claws. I feel like the Weavile is already too OP. Not that they care about balancing or anything, but like Weavile is broken, and that shit barely has a real ability. And that shit's OP in every gen. I don't think this shit would get a Mega. I think that shit would just end up being too OP and it would get banned. Deadass. You're a naive soul not thinking they didn't make Zard Z first. Is that a fact? Did they is that the first thing they cooked up at GameFreak HQ? They were like, we gonna need a Megazord. We gonna need a Megazord. I wouldn't be surprised. I just need Regigigas to be remembered, man. Regigigas does not exist, bro. It's over for Regigigas. Where would the stats in Mega Weavile go even? Exactly. Megas get a plus 100 BST, right? What would Weavile be? You know what they would end up doing? They would end up trolling and making it a special attacker. That's what they would do, I think. They'd be like, use that powerful special move pool. Because that should get Surf and shit and other bullshit like that, like Focus Blast. So they would probably troll and be like, here's a special attacking Mega Weavile. Because otherwise, where would they put the extra 100? All its other stats, attack, defenses, and speed, any of them shits getting boosted would be too much. Like, even a little bit. The defenses and the SPDF, like those getting boosted means the setup is easier. Attack and speed are already OP numbers. 220 attack? Fuck it. Plus 140 attack, minus 40 special attack. Fuck it. We need to turn up and make that bitch even stronger. They would do the same shit they did to Garchomp, make it even slower. Garchomp was a filthy sabotage. What they did to Garchomp was whack. Made that bitch 92 base speed for no reason. 120 special attack is strong though. Don't sleep on Garchomp. I've seen some wins with that guy. Mega Weavile becomes defensive beast. I know we're not going to see it, but I would have loved to see Mega Ultra Beasts. Some Mega Kartana. Mega Buzzwole action. I know that shit's never going to exist. But, if that shit existed, that would be pretty tough. That would be one of my favorite things. Because I love Ultra Beasts. I hope they come back. That's all I can really hope for. I hope they come back. They were a big deal in Gen 8. Which is crazy because they were not that big of a deal in Gen 7. Like they came and went in Gen 7, with the exception of Pheromosa, who was banned. Gen 8, really, you saw all of them shining. All the Ultra Beasts were used at some point or another. With the exception of some garbage shit like Guzzlord, but... like Buzzwole, Nihilego, Blacephalon, all them shits were super used. We all using Mega Whimsicott? Whimsicott is so tough. Can you imagine if they gave Whimsicott... how does Whimsicott not get another form by now? Whimsicott is a super shice Pokemon. They need to give this joint another form or a Mega. Don't say never. The Legends of Alola game have them. I was just in the future and they were crazy. Oh yeah? You saw that shit in the future? You saw Mega Buzzwole in the future? Thank you for reporting. What about new Evos? I want a new Magmar Evo because I'm not a big fan of his older brother Magmortar. What's wrong with Magmortar, man? You can't judge them like that. Magmortar is Magmar, bro. How can you be a fan of Magmar but not his older brother, man? Have some respect for the community, man. Come on now. Whimsicott is LeBron and VGC. It doesn't matter. We need another one. Or put him in Super Smash Bros. These are my demands. These are my demands all the time. Either my Pokemon gets a Mega, or they put it in Super Smash Bros. I want nothing else. I refuse to entertain anything else. I jump to the future in 2029 and Gen 10 ain't out. I would actually have to flip games. Give me that Mega Quag. Quag got Clawed. Claw is already super shiced. You're not getting Mega Quag. I'm sorry to say. They should troll and make Mega Gliscor or some shit like that. I would like Mega Hippowdon. I like fast shit getting Megas. I think that shit's pretty funny. Like Audino's Mega is so strange. I like Mega Sableye too, but we already have a bunch of, what's it called? Megas with Magic Bounce. Mega Cleavor, Mega Heliolisk. What's Heliolisk from Gen 6? I want to say? Or is that shit from Gen 5? This shit has good stats. 109 speed, 109 special attack. This shit's actually fast as fuck. This is from Gen 6. This getting a Mega would be pretty dope. This would be a cool mon. This mon has a very cool move pool too. One said the GOAT Toxapex for Mega. They're not giving Toxapex no Mega. Toxapex can get a Mega now. Because if Toxapex doesn't have Regenerator, that shit's a fraud. The only Pokemon that can Mega and lose Regenerator and still be shiced is Mega Slowbro. Because that means you're going for the Calm Mind sweep. So, it really is not that impressive. You know what I'm saying? Mega Toxapex wouldn't be that crazy. Regenerator's too cheap. Noivern is a Gen 6 mon that deserves a Mega. Noivern is alright. He's alright. Can't be crit is a good ability. It's alright. Regenerator's OP. It's the best ability ever. What are they gonna do with Mega Glowbro? Someone was asking about that, and I have no idea. That shit might not be part of the game. If it makes some type of issue with the Slowbro Mega Evolve, which would honestly be really fucked up. But Game Freak is the type to not fix that issue. Mega EVs. Mega Evolutions? No way. No way. Maybe we get a new one. Is the last new one Sylveon? They made such a big deal out of Sylveon when it came out. Sylveon's super shiced. It's a good ass Pokemon too. Sylveon's the last one? Or did they have one since Sylveon? They made such a big deal out of that shit when it came out though. I remember. They were like, holy shit, a new evolution. The world has changed forever. Where's our new fucking evolution? That was 2013. It's time for a new evolution. Is Aegislash going to be OU again in your opinion? Aegislash. Yeah, Aegislash hasn't been broken for a bit. Aegislash would have been pretty cool in Gen 9. That shit would have helped a lot with random bullshit. Like Iron Valiant and whatnot. Yeah, Aegislash would have been a cool addition to the metagame. It would have been nice if it kept toxic, but yeah, Aegislash isn't broken anymore. It was only broken in Gen 6 and 7 because of the what's it called, -2 attack that King Shield gave, and the stats were higher, I think, back in the day. 150, 150. Aegislash was crazy cheap. But Aegislash would have been cool. It would have been a nice Pokemon to have. Aegislash would have helped versus Zama. That should have been crazy good. That should have helped versus everything. You can't even beat Aegislash with like pussy defensive Pokemon. And Gliscor still checks Aegislash pretty well, so it's not like it would have ever been OP. Aegislash would have been a very cool Pokemon to see in Gen 9. It would have been really nice to have this Pokemon. It was an amazing part of Gen 8. It did a lot of good stuff in Gen 8. Aegislash would have been good, man. It would have protected us from a lot of annoying ass Pokemon. That shit really is impossible to OHKO. Unless you got like Overheat or some shit. That shit had close combat too for Tinglu. And Gliscor would have owned it, so it's not like it ever have been OP. I mean, even without Gliscor, that shit's... I don't think that shit could ever be OP. Garganical and shit beats it no matter what. Special defense Aegislash and Netdex is one of my favorite guys to bring. Super good. Yeah, that shit was always good for me and Joe when we used it in Netdex, I remember. Show us Carnivine stats real quick. I think he should get a Mega. I think Carnivine has like a good stat. I think its attack's like 105 or some shit. Let's see. Illegal. 100. Damn. These stats are fucking garbage too. I was too nice to this guy. Poor guy, man. Some dudes like this, they deserve a Mega or another stage evolution or something. Cause this is crazy, yo. Like, this is trash, bro. Blender, did you see that 4x effect and resist are showed in game in the new games? Yeah, I saw some tweet where someone showed it saying the attack was extremely effective for 4x super effective, which I thought was pretty interesting. Extremely effective is funny. They should have called that shit goober effective. Carnivine needs a real Evo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This might be one of them Pokemon that the Mega won't even save it from the situation he's in. That shit might be too ass. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes dudes are just too ass. And you gotta deal with that. But let me put you on game. Mega Musharna plus 100 BST and sheer force. Is that so? Is that so? That shit could work. Forgot to notify the Discord I was streaming. Oops. We need Mega Porygon ZX and Mega Porygon ZY and Mega Porygon ZZ. Porygon should get another form that evolves from Porygon 2. Not a Mega. Just Porygon Y or Porygon X. Or even like Porygon 3. We just need another form. But one that pops out of this guy. We don't need a Mega Porygon. They're gonna give that shit base 190 special attack. Shit's gonna be OP. Porygon A? Porygon A is pretty tough. Or Porygon ZA. Thoughts on Mega Dragonite design? How are you feeling about the wings coming out of his bald head? Design is okay, bro. It's like, it's not a great design, but it's not, I'm not like up in arms over it. Some people seem to be really heartbroken over this design. Talking about this is the worst design ever and shit like that. I mean, it's an ass design, but it's not like, oh my god, what have you guys fucking done with this horrible design to me? But I don't think it's good. I think it's kind of mid, personally. Like, I think this shit could be a lot better. But again, I'm not up in arms about the shit. It's like regular. It looks fan-made. I was saying the shit looks like some deviant art shit. Like, this shit, looks like some shit that was made 8 years ago by someone. And the fact that it's just flying dragon is also annoying. I like new typings, but I mean that's a typing thing, not a design thing. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a good mega or a lazy mega or what? Let's see. I had to dip for a second. I just came back. People are saying this design is really bland. I guess it is bland. I don't know. Dragonite, I guess Dragonite, they were always gonna do some lazy shit, but like whatever. They knew Dragonite was a perfect specimen, so they couldn't change it too much. Honestly, I agree with that. I think that was really a big deal though. Dragonite is already a phenomenal Pokemon. Who sent this dono? Blunder, I've been watching since I was 17. I'm 27 now and own a card shop. World's crazy. Shout out to Ryan. Thank you so much for the dono, and congrats to you, bro, for opening a card shop. That's mad dope. Thank you for watching for so many years. More power to you. Thank you for the love. We not gonna talk about how they had Dragonite using Focus Blast? That's a boss Pokemon, man. Wonder how long has it been since you've had Dave's Hot Chicken? I've been had that shit in like 5 months, bro. I need to have that shit. You know I like some good chicken. I gotta tap in on that. I haven't had that Dave's Fried Chicken in a minute. Dave need to give me a discount. We're talking about his shit on stream to mad viewers. Wonder, pull up a pic of Terra flying D-Knight? No. What are your predictions for Dragonite stats? That bitch is gonna have 167 attack. It's gonna be like Mega Tyranitar. It's gonna have like a little bit more speed. It's gonna be exactly like Mega Tyranitar. Whatever they gave Mega Tyranitar. Wolf Glock showed Mega Hariyama on Pokemon website on Twitter. Nah, no way. No way Wolf Glock showed that. It's a crazy message in chat. That would be dope though, if there was a Mega Hariyama. I don't believe it though. We already have Mega Iron Hands. That being said, I think what we really need, hear me out. Hear me out. We need more of them legendaries. That Mega Heatran, that Mega Darkrai. Mega Toucannon? Ain't nobody talking about no Mega Toucannon. Nobody's looking for Mega Toucannon. Mega Cacturn? Cacturn is pretty dope. I'm not hating it. Mega Lake Trio? Mega Lake Trio, I don't think they would do that. It's too many Megas to give to already strong legendaries. Game Freak doesn't like doing that. But Mega Uxie, Mega Azelf, those will go hard. I'm a fan of Uxie too. I mean, I'm a big fan of Azelf as well, but Mesprit's the best of them all. Whenever I used Mesprit back in the day, nice Ice Beam, Healing Wish type shit. Mega Clefable is confirmed, right? Flying Fairy or some shit. Mega Clefable would be a super game changer depending on what the ability is. But as long as that shit stays fairy, it's pretty good. But losing Magic Guard and an item is pretty difficult, I will say. But Yeah, expect Mega Clef to do a lot. Mega Deoxys with Sheer Force? The fuck out of here. Can you imagine Deoxys' strong ass in with a Mega form? Come on now. That shit already got 4 forms and they're all Megas off the rip. Mega Okie Dokie? Mods, pack the sky out for me, man. No Mega Okie Dokie. Mega slacking and he's fully asleep and doesn't attack. Comatose type shit. Mega Meowstic. I was given a Meowstic team earlier. Oh wait, no. I was given the Indeedee team. I'll be forgetting. Bro, nobody's checking for this mon. Sorry to say. Like, this guy's abilities are not even real. Nobody's... This mon sucks. I be mixing this up with Indeedee. This shit is actually terrible. No hate to this Pokemon either. This shit is just so bad, I'm like shocked. I'm super shocked. This Pokemon's horrible. What does this do in Rans? Does she get Nasty Plot? It does. Does this shit sweep in Rans? 104 speed though. Might be kind of scary, especially with a level buff. Mega will make it the new Alakazam. Mega Alakazam. Shout out to Feces for 33 months. That's a classic agent. Mega Blunder when? I'm on my way. I'm on my come up. I'm on my come up. My time is coming. To Mega Evolve, yes. Wait for me. Meow is worse, Klefki. Stop hating. Shit is trying his best. Mega Bibarel? Ain't nobody looking for Mega Bibarel. That shit could happen. Boss, we already know all these mons you hating on are guys that swept you in Rans. That's why I was hating on, who was I hating on earlier? And I said it's because I lost to it in Rans. I was hating like a bitch. Grumpig. I lost the Nasty Plot Grumpig. I was hating because I got swept by that shit. Cheap ass shit. Mega Dragonite's ability is going to decide a lot. Yeah, we'll see what it ends up being. What if that shit is on some Altaria shit and it becomes a cleric? Like, what if it does some super balanced support shit? What if that shit's a complete fake out and it's not some annoying Dragon Dance 175 attack? I like when they fake us out and do some bullshit. Mega Behem. I've been a Behem enjoyer for many years now. He's got 125 special attack. Strong shit. 95 Spit F. 75 defense is horrible. I do concede. But he can trick room up. He got analytic too. So you can even run specs. Be killing shit on the Switch. This guy's really tough, man. I don't know what his Mega would end up doing. Have we talked about Carnivine yet? We have. Carnivine, I said, needs an actual evolution before it gets a Mega evolution. Carnivine is garbage. That's one of them Pokemon that they need to give some love to as a standalone unit. Mega Sock and Mega Throw. Them shits is not getting no type of love, bro. Nobody checking for those guys. Mega Behem with Tinted Lens. You know, we could do that. Mega Behem with Tinted Lens. But it would need a super high special attack stat. It would need like... Because Tinted Lens means you need some crazy shit. You need some crazy shit. Mega Hitmonchan and Lee. Let's see. Give all my Gen 5 boys Megas. Where's my Mega Chandelure and Darmanitan? Gen 10. Sock and Throw's dad needs to pull up in Gen 10? Yo, what are we talking about? what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Those guys' dad is not showing up, respectfully. Mega Clawitzer. Clawitzer already has He already has some cool shit going on, in my opinion. No hate to him. I just feel like he's already won a lot in his life. Where's Sama? Sama's out. He went to get a haircut. But he'll be back. He'll do his own streams soon. He'll get back to that auto chess grind. I already pre-ordered the life-size throw plushie. What about you, Blunder? We banning you, bro. We banning you from the stream. I did not get a real-life throw or sock plushie. That's not what we about. Mega Mega Bug Dragon. Yeah, Mega's cool. I had a good experience when I used this in OU in the past few generations. My Gen 9 Yon Mega Live, it went crazy with tinted lens specs. And then Gen 8, I don't know if I used it. That shit was probably okay. But Yon Mega would be cool. I would want some type flip though. Like I don't know, like Bug Fairy. Is Bug Fairy even a real type? Does that exist? I feel like that shit does not exist. Oh, it does, right, Bombi? Fuck. You know, right, Bombi's whatever, though. We need a new Bug Fairy, bro. In the mix. Is it just Rybombi? Rybombi is a webs merchant bullshit, though. Mega Flygon, we need it. Justice to Dragon Ground Megas. Bro, Mega Flygon's not happening. I already talked about it. Bug Dragon is an elite typing. That's an absolutely elite typing. But for some reason, they won't make anybody Bug Dragon. And I don't really understand why that is. What are they waiting on? Does anyone have an idea? What are they waiting on that they don't want to drop the Bug Dragon type? Who do they want to give that shit to? So badly. That's how nobody mentioned Aromatisse. What's going on with Aromatisse? What's good with Aromatisse? Aromatisse is an alright Pokemon, but that shit is not getting no type of Mega. I regret to inform you. I feel like I probably didn't have a bad experience using that shit. I think I used that shit in low tier before. I think that shit has a Calm Mind Wish. This thing is mad weird looking. No hate. Shit's just like stupid looking. I'm not a fan of the design at all. Miasma's official entry into the franchise. Did you know they have a new Pokemon in Cap? Oh, fuck, what's that guy's name? It's some new joint in Cap. What's that guy's name, bro? This guy. This is some new joint that just joined the gang and created a Pokemon. I don't know when the last time they got a new guy, but he's the new dude. Weirdo stats. He got crazy moves. Freeze Dry. Inferno with no guard is like, what the fuck? Thunder. This guy's weird. But yeah, he built like Swave. It's got 2 forms, does it? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, nah, this is the steroids form? Bro, what? This looks like some illegal shit. Like some Hills Have Eyes mutant type shit. What is this? Polar Flare. 10% chance to freeze foes and Ramnarok transforms. This guy's nuts. Chat, do they need to add Ramnarok to the new game? Yes or no? Only you guys can decide. Yes. I say no more. I'll ask GameFreak to get to that. Wait, I want to do a video with Ramnarok. Guy's ridiculous. Pokemon's new form that you know nothing about and is totally fucking up the competition. Yeah, I might have a classic on my hands. I heard you've been calling Junichi to make Mega Meloetta. I'm a Meloetta fan. This has already been known. But I don't care if it gets a Mega Parasect. Parasect is a cool Pokemon. I've always been a fan of this guy. Stats are bad, but the ability and moves it gets are really good, like Spore, and then all these abilities are funny. CTC used to have a old Rain team in Gen 5 OU when when Weather in general was permanent, but he had Spore, Sub, Leech Seed, Parasect with Dry Skin, some troll ass team, and that Parasect used to put in work. I remember we used to, cause you could beat Keldeo with this shit, cause you can't Hydro Pump it, cause the shit has Dry Skin. And then Secret Sword bounces off a Bug Grass type. I remember we used to troll hard with this shit in Gen 5. There's no way I have the team anymore, but I remember it was like, oh man, it was like, all I can remember is that there was a Politoed, there was a Parasect, there was a Jirachi, and then I don't know what else was on it, but I just remember this Parasect would go ham. Spore, Leech Seed, X-Scissor, whatever, shit was a nuisance. X-Scissor because you beat the grass types that want to come in on Leech Seed. It was genius. Shout out to Parasect. Wonder, did you do Mega Bayonet yet? No, we're gonna do Mega Bayonet soon. I actually haven't seen your team yet, Noobish, but looking forward to trying it out. Mega Bayonet is hopefully gonna put in work. Florges is one of those ability glow up mons, a la Shiftry. What is Florges' ability? I don't even remember. Florges is good though. Florges is just regular good. Just by being a fairy type and having that amazing BST. Shit's amazing. Porygon 2 and ZU was so insulting. Yeah, dude, there used to be an era where that shit was OP as it gets. I was pretty shocked to see that thing is so low tier, like relative to what it should be. We need something with Moody to get a Mega, so it can get boosts and then Mega Evolve. Well, Moody's always going to be banned, I think, but I think that would be cool though. All Moody strategies are funny as balls to use. Mega Rampardos would make everybody happy. Who would it make happy? That shit sure wouldn't change my day. That shit sure would not change my day. Shouts to Rhyperior and everything, but Mega Rhyperior, that shit is not changing my day. No, sir. Oh, we need some other guys. Mega Glalie is one of the best. Nobody asked for Mega Glalie, but Pokemon Company still knew. They still knew that they needed to drop some heat like that. Some serious heat like that, they knew. So shouts to them for that. That was nice of them. Mega Pardos, 100 speed, 165 attack, 160 speed. Get the fuck out of here. How's that shit gonna get 160, 100 plus speed? We already talked about Mega Nidoking and Nidoqueen. Those would be worthy additions to the team. Frostlass should get it. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand why Frostlass didn't get a Mega. I also thought Jinx. I was actually thinking about this before I went live. Jinx I always thought deserved a Mega because Jinx is a pretty unique Pokemon that does some shit nothing else does. Like, nobody really be lovely kissing like that. You know what I'm saying? That I know like Nidoking and Snorlax can use it in Generation 2. But Jinx was always using this shit. And Nasty Plot, Ice Beam, Psychic. I always thought Jinx would have got a Mega. It would be cool to see Jinx like Ice Ghost type. Like some Frostlass shit. Streets are sacrificing lambs to summon Mega Octillery. Who the fuck is trying to summon Mega Octillery? I'll literally kill them. Just kidding. Maybe. They scrapped the Jinx Mega? That's true? Damn. They're definitely hating by scrapping a potential Jinx Mega. That would have been one of the coolest Megas. Jinx is a very good Pokemon. They're bugging. Jinx is literally one of the better Pokemon competitively too. I would have liked this guy to have a Mega. What if they made 7 Mega Evolutions? I'd smash the game. Live on camera, I'd smash the game and be in a complete fit of rage. Maxing out on Mega Evolutions would really be... That would be some filthy shit, bro. We're not doing that. Give Jinx Sheer Force. They need to give it another Forewarn type ability, but like a stronger version of Forewarn. I always thought that ability was cool. The telling the person that, like, the user some extra data, but we need even more data. Frisk is also a cool ability, since you get to cheat and find out what their item is. Yeah, we need more. We need an upgraded version of Forewarn. Something that really tells some secrets. You know what I'm saying? Because right now Forewarn is whatever. Forewarn be like, yeah, the fire type has flamethrower. That ass. We need something with some real energy to it. Reveal the entire set in EVs? Yo, chill. How they gonna reveal EVs? Make Forewarn fix the next incoming damage? Get the fuck out of here. That shit would be so broken. The leak showed Mega Frostlass since you said Ghost Ice Jinx? Really? I didn't know that. Frostlass is a cool Pokemon to get a Mega. Everybody likes Frostlass. I like Frostlass a lot too. Normal Ghost Mega Delcatty with Giga normalized. That makes your opponent's moves normal too. Delcatty is funny, per ugly. All those dudes are weird. Delcatty is super whack. This Pokemon stats are abhorrent. Like this is really a piece of garbage. I think this is just one of those forgotten Pokemon. This is one of those phoned in Pokemon. They had to hit like a quota, so they just were like, "All right, bro, wrap this up." Did this guy ever get like an anime episode or anything? Let me know. Did Delcatty ever get any love, like an anime arc or episode dedicated to him? Or has this shit always just been a buster? Enamorous. Delcatty's one of them cute anime mons and that's it? Damn. Shit fell off, huh? Shout out my boy Swizzo in the chat. PMD? What do you mean by that? Cedric, what's good about Delcatty and PMD? It's pre-Evo is one of the most broken partners in Mystery Dungeon. Was that Skitty? It's the main character. What other megas could we do? The real question is, are we getting Mega Xerneas? Hell no. You know, Mega Xerneas. I don't even know if Xerneas and Yveltal are gonna come back. Some of those Pokemon be too brutally broken, and they want people to focus on their new guys, which is kind of lame. Mega Excalibur? That's just not happening. I need Mega Delphox or Death. 2 Megas on Delphox? Is that what you just said? But I was also saying that Mega Delphox would have made me very happy. But if we already have our 3 starters decided and we can assume that those 3 are going to get Megas, then it might be hard to foresee a Mega Delphox. You know what I'm saying? And then Gen 9's probably not going to get any Megas, but I would be against literally any Gen 9 Mon getting a Mega. I like newer Mons getting Megas. It's cool to see how they would flip the Mons type immediately. But Pokemon cares about all that legacy shit. Megazord Z for show pulling up. That shit's not showing up. Mega Lucario was an amazing form. What are, yo guys, what are important mons from movies and shit? Like Pokemon movies. Like Lucario had a movie, so him getting a Mega makes sense. Who are some dudes that are part of the movies? Some super famous guys in Mons history that deserve a Mega. Jirachi. Jirachi's a famous movie guy. That's facts. Keldeo. Keldeo has a form. Deoxys, Groudon, Jirachi. All them shits got forms. The Zoroark. Okay, so I was talking about Zoroark earlier. Celebi. Mew. Most of these guys are fucking legends or mythicals or whatever. Garbodor. No way Garbodar's popping in any fucking media. No way. Volcanion and Genesect. 3 Genesects. Volcanion. Mega Volcanion would be absolutely ridiculous. That should... Pokemon would have a fun time explaining the lore behind that. Where's my Mega Mienshao love? Sorry, gang. Nobody liked that. Nah, I like Mienshao a lot. Mienshao's a very cool Pokemon. Even though the only time I used it in tournament, I lost. Which is a shame. But... it was pretty cool. Carbink? I like Carbink. Can't wait for Mega Aegislash. That's not happening. And I wouldn't even be mad at it, personally. I really wouldn't be mad at it. Mega Aegislash, because I do like when they go over the top with stuff, but something like that is certainly not happening. Mega Magearna, that's also not happening. Magearna is some completely insane. Mega Urshifu Wen. That shit is also not happening, bro. Arbok 100% getting a Mega given it was versed to Dragonair in the trailer. Is that what we're deciding? Arbok's stats are bad, but it can work with a Mega, because plus 100 to this can definitely do something. It also needs double typing though, like we need Poison Dark or like Poison Fire or something. Poison Electric. Most NUBL Mega ever. Well, even the lower tiers gotta eat. Ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? Give it 60 attack, 40 speed, and it's Giga OU. You're not wrong. 120 speed, 155 attack. That would be really difficult to deal with. Gotta min-max the fuck out of it like Beedrill. Beedrill is a special case though of min-maxed. Beedrill is ridiculously min-maxed. If the streets ain't get Mega Seviper, we'll take Arbok. Is that it? Should I ask the streets what the plan is there? Beedrill was down bad. Beedrill got the fucking greatest stimulus of all time when its Mega Form dropped. The way that shit's attack went to the moon, and they X'd out the special attack and the defense, was like the greatest thing any Pokemon can ask for in terms of getting a new form. Mega Beedrill's like a 180. Regular Beedrill's garbage. Mega Beedrill's a phenomenal beast. That's pretty dope. Mega Rotom that possesses a whole ass building. New Rotom forms would be pretty cool, but I feel like that's not gonna happen because they want to move forward past that. Wonder, how do you feel about the Pokemon Champion situation? Like it might make Showdown get deleted. Well, I don't think that's gonna matter because Showdown's open source, and I also don't think Showdown would ever get taken down because it's like mad easy to use Showdown still. It's gonna be easier to use Showdown than it is to use Pokemon Champions. So people will still use Pokemon Showdown to like test battles and make teams and shit like that. So they'll have different purposes. I think Champions is just gonna be fun from like a content creation standpoint. Like I don't know why if you liked playing OU or you liked playing 6v6 that you would switch over to Champions. You know what I mean? It'll be fun to be able to play Pokemon on your phone, that's for sure. And graphics are a big deal. Showdown's mad ugly. most of shit it isn't even moving sprite wise. So I'm gonna enjoy playing champions because it's gonna be fun to play with moving sprite. But you know what I'm saying? No, Nintendo's never gonna take down Showdown. That's like, that would never happen. It's like a goob waste of time. There's been a lot of Crook in the trailers. Crook has been shown in like 2 of the trailers now, right? Was shown in the last one too. I wouldn't be mad at Crook getting a Mega. I was talking about this before. I was using this in some OM recently. Was it Full Potential? What was I using it in? Was it this? Pokeabilities? I think it was this. This guy was going crazy. Scale Shot is funny, man, with Terror Dragon. Wait, Mega Crook would be something appreciated at least. This guy's stats are also pretty good. Just like regular good. This thing is also still good in what's it called? This thing is still good in low tiers. In like Gen 7, 8, 9. This thing has always been like a RU/UU staple. And back in Gen 7 and 6 it could pursue, so is the UU guy. We need more Ice Megas. Mega Froslash should just happen. Mega Froslash would be cool. Mega Abomasnow is like a garbage Pokemon, which is a shame. Iron Bundle was cool. They gave us something fun. Same with Chien-Pao. Ice types are always so broken whenever they try to do something. Mega Glalie was a good creation by them. Because that shit is balanced. That shit's not too powerful at all. Shit's rather mid. Gotta be rough to be a ground type Intimidator, or at least the same gen as Landorus. Intimidate is so busted. It's crazy that Gliscor uses Intimidate in AAA. That shit has won me the game many times. We're probably gonna get Megas for types that are represented that much. What are some types that aren't represented that are underrepresented in terms of Megas? I would be down for that though. I don't want to see the same like water Megas and shit like that. Poison, grass. Rock guys have a lot of alternate forms, so I wasn't sure if we would see more rock guys with Megas. I'm not against it though. Mega Drapion. Poison needs more rep. I thought we would get Mega Tentacruel back in the day. I always thought that was a really obvious candidate for getting a Mega Evolution. The fact that Tentacruel never got anything pissed me off. That guy seems like a really obvious candidate for a Mega. It could happen though. You know what Pokemon really is really fun to use? It didn't like super change the game, but it's definitely a viable Pokemon in current OU. Hisuian Goodra. That shit felt like Goodra got a Mega, more or less. I'm a big fan of different forms like that. I guess Tentacruel got Toedscruel. Bro got a alternate version. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But Toedscruel is on some bullshit, bro. Nobody uses no Toedscruel. We need Mega. Will we get new Pokemon in Legends too? I don't know. I don't think so, but I have no idea. I think we're just supposed to get new Megas. But we could get new Pokemon. The same way that Legends is how we got Hisuians originally, right? Shout out Joe for 29 months. We want Mega Vroom. Revavroom Mega would be cold. Hydreigon the only one getting no love. Hydreigon's already OP. Hydreigon evolves at level 64. He not getting no Mega. He already OP. We will be tuning in for the World's Toedscool. Toadscruel's epic, man. I got nothing but love for Toadscruel. That's the original Rojogan. Mega Meganium is happening. I talked about that Grass Fairy shit. I don't even know what this would do. This shit should have a fucking overworld ability where it's like, bringing this to battle gets you more rewards when you beat a trainer. Because I don't know how they're gonna save this Pokemon competitively. We need some abilities like that. Some economy building abilities for your in-game budget. Legends, we got evolutions for existing Pokemon like Basculin and Ursaring and New Journey. I mean, not Journey, New Genie. We could see it. Someone was saying they want to see the Lake Trio get Megas. I think that would be really fun. I don't know how realistic it is, but I think that would be really fun no matter what. Mega Gold and he just gives you money. Exactly, you get double the earnings. If they fuck up Mega Meganium, we get a riot because it's been underpowered for so long. That shit has been underpowered for so long, bro, but I really wouldn't cross your fingers. I really wouldn't cross your fingers. They like to butcher stuff. But maybe we'll get that Draining Kiss Triage Comfy LARP. I'm looking at this Mega D-Knight trailer again. This shit keeps using some fucking Fireball, Dragon Ball shit. The ears design does look weird, I'm not gonna lie. Noivern deserves a Mega. Mad people talking about Noivern today. Mad Noivern enjoyers wanted a Mega out of this guy. This guy had a successful life over the years. Always like a low tier staple. Special attack is not amazing, but it's just strong enough because it gets Draco and Hurricane and Flamethrower, and the speed's really good. Yeah, I can't hate on this guy. We need hit new Pokemon though, bro. I hope we get Hisuian Forms Part 2. Because all those shits were unveiled in Legends, the first one, right? So hopefully we get a bunch of different alternate forms in this next Legends game. And then those get unlocked to us in the next game, the way we got them in Gen 9 when Home was released. Noivern needs Punk Rock. Noivern's not getting that AAA type shit, bro. They're gonna give that shit some random ass shit. Mega Acelgor and Mega Escavalier. I've always really liked Acelgor. I've always really liked Acelgor. That Pokemon's a fan favorite for me. I'm the fan of that Pokemon. Acelgor's cool though. That Pokemon's always been pretty cool. Fast, good move pool. Special attack is like, it's like decent. Acelgor was missed? Oh, for sure, bro. The only monster nice enough to get Water Shuriken. Yeah, why does Acelgor learn Water Shuriken? I always thought that shit was a glitch. Why does it get that? Mega Scrafty? I'm a Scrafty fan. Mega Sigilyph? I'm a super Sigilyph fan. I've always had good success using Sigilyph in random OU tiers, so I'm super down with Sigilyph. It's a ninja? I know it's a ninja, but still. I thought that was Greninja's super signature move. Plus, don't we have other ninja Pokemon? I don't know, I always thought Water Shuriken was like Greninja's signature. Blunder, you said you'd stream Legends. If you do, we're all asking you to use the Gen 2 GOAT Victreebel. Victreebel is cold, man. What's it called? Joey, I think, just used Victreebel in his league, right? He had like Grassy Surge. Joe had them demons. signature doesn't mean shit anymore. They just moved on, it looks like, huh? They just decide whatever they want. Gen 6 starters got their signature stats. Shout out M. Lure. Much love for the dono. Love your content, bundler. We will see Pokemon Champion content from you think? From a group of French friends, agency around the world. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to France. Yes, when Champions drops, I absolutely will be streaming myself laddering on the Champions ladder. I think singles is likely going to be BSS 3v3, but I'm going to be on there 1000%. I just need to make sure I have all the mons. It's time for CTC to open up a business of selling teams for Pokemon Champions. I think he might be the first person to make 100k a month off selling teams. He might be the first person. But yeah, I absolutely will be laddering in Champions and streaming it. That should be a really good time. Get ready for that. Wonder if Champions is gonna have the same type of genning checks as official? No way. Mega Magnezone, the ultimate Pharaoh killer. Shout out Alper, appreciate you. Magnezone, I love that Pokemon, so I would be happy if that shit got a Mega. I always thought it was too, what's it called? Like it was too much of a fan favorite type thing. Like it was some fake mon type shit, but it might just be because there's a lot of ROM hacks that use Mega Magnezone. But a Mega Magnezone with some funny ass fan design, like five heads, I'm down with that. Magnezone is cool, bro. I would really want a Mega Magnezone. I think that should be dope. Would you ever consider streaming yourself collecting mons for Champions? I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Can't you hack Pokemon into your game now? I'm not gonna be running around finding Pokemon. Mega Magnezone needs a very brazy ability, like some weird ass ability. I don't know what though. Something that has to do with 5 heads. They need to give it that Elite Redux style design. Crobat is too cool to have nothing. I'm a huge Crobat fan. Huge Crobat fan. That shit's always been pretty dope. Shit's not even in Gen 9, which is a shame. Stats are whatever, but the speed's phenomenal. I used to win so much with Taunt, U-Turn, Brave Bird, Roost, Crobat back in the day. That shit was a goob stall breaker. Balance breaker. Crobius, man. What a beautiful mon. We love you, Crobius. We love you so much, Crobius. You've done a lot for us. Blunder, I'll give you my most prized possession, my Emolga, so you can get number 1 on the Champions ladder. I'll be the first person to get negative elo using that Emolga. Keep that shit on, you player. I don't want it. Who could get a weather terrain via a new Mega? We need a new electric terrain starter. That's for damn sure. This Pincurchin shit is not it. This Pincurchin shit is definitely not it. Nasty Fly Crobius is still one of my favorite videos. That video is a super classic. I need to bring back a classic like Crobius. Ash Chestnut and Ash Delphox to join Ash Greninja. Imagine Ash Chestnut. The idea of there being an Ash Chestnut has completely KO'd me. Ash Chestnut would be the strongest mon ever seen. Also, Pokemon needs to start doing synergies. Like if you have 2 or 3 electric types on one team, all your shits get a boost. We need to start rewarding that type of shiest building. No more of this cover every type weakness. That's some bullshit. If you run 3 or more of the same type on a team, you should get some type of synergy boost, and all your guys should get super active as a result. They need to start fucking promoting cool team building. Not this super duper balanced bullshit. I'm spitting. If you start stacking the same type, you should get some type of boost. Blend is Pokemon auto chest filled. I'm telling you, bro. We need that. Team Darkmeat promoted would be brazy. TTC Triple Dark is going LeBron. That team is going super fucking Michael Jordan. I'm telling you, bro, we need something like that. Like when they made the moves that boosted the other, what are those? The pledge moves? Pledge moves are fucking stupid. But they're fun. Pledge moves are stupid but fun. I can't hate. Actually, I can hate. Pledge moves are dumb, but they're really fun. Do you guys like pledge moves? Make sure you like the stream if you like pledge moves. And if you don't like pledge moves, make sure you definitely like the stream. You want to boost King Gambit even more? Nobody's boosting King Gambit. King Gambit can't get no type of evolution. King Gambit's already the most broken evolution ever. Supreme Overlord is some troll ability though. Game Freak, we've talked about this before. Game Freak likes to troll occasionally. Every now and then they're like, fuck it, let's just do something stupid. And Supreme Overlord is that more or less currently. Pokemon needs to boost Oranberry. No, you're gonna like that 10 HP. You're gonna love that 10 HP. We need to make a King Gambit ASAP. I'm gonna start administering bans. Talking about Mega King Gambit. We need some, I like new moves more than anything, though. I mean, obviously we're gonna get a lot of new shit, but hopefully we get a cool amount of new moves. Those are always pretty exciting. Best new move we got recently was Psychic Noise. Psychic Noise is very good. I've talked about that a few times. Give Supreme to Komodo. Komodo's already too fire. Is Komodo a pseudo legendary? Is that just 600 BST? It is, right? Komodo's fucking annoying and cheap. That shit I don't think would ever get a mega. Yeah. That shit is a pseudo legendary, right? 600 BST is too much. That shit's never getting no mega. That shit's OP. They need to give some rejected Pokemon like Haxorus a mega. Nobody gives a fuck about that guy anymore. So why don't we give him a mega? You historically love Komodo though, I thought. I do. Komodo is the GOAT. I truly do love that Pokemon. But I think that shit is not getting no type of mega. Then again though, there's a lot of pseudos getting megas, right? Like Ments, now Dragonite recently, Garchomp, Metagross, those all have megas. So it's not like pseudo legendaries getting a mega isn't the case. Haxorus is a nobody. That's why I think he deserves a mega. Everyone loves Komodo. Shit is fire AF. That shit is fire, bro. I can't hate on it. He's too fire. Mega Rhyperior would be cool. Rhyperior's dope. I'm praying for the Mega Tropius. Bro is outclassed by everything on the multiverse. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that a member of the Pokemon design team was playing Ranbats and ran into a Tropius and got 6-0'd by Subseed Tropius, and thus, you cannot expect to see Tropius getting any Mega Evolution in the future games. It is now one of the most hated Pokemon at Pokemon HQ. Saucebuck or Go-Goat Mega would be nice to see. What the fuck are you talking about? Why do we need to see Go-Goat Mega? Come on, man. Ain't nobody trying to see Go-Goat Mega. Go-Goat actually has some pretty fire stats, but ain't nobody trying to see this shit's Mega, bro. Why is its special attack so high? What the fuck? Go-Goat is the ultimate potential mon with that bulk up milk drink bullshit that it got going on. This mon is such a joke. Look at the spread, boy. That shit is whack, bro. Mega Hydreigon is highly necessary, bro. Enough. Hydreigon is OP as fuck. Volcanion should get a mega. I ain't even against some Volcanion mega. Someone also said Lumineon. Lumineon is a pretty interesting Pokemon. That shit's bad and has been around for a long time. I think that it could benefit from becoming the water fairy type that we all need. Mega Starmie better have a type switch too. I realize that Pokemon Company has decided to go with the flying dragon type for Dragonite, But they better not do this bullshit for the other Pokemon. We better get some new typings. I hate when Megas keep the same typing. That is some lazy shit. You know what was so fun? Having my Gyarados become a Mega Gyarados. Going for the ultimate sweep on their head. We need the new typing on the Megas. We need that. That shit is a classic. Flamethrower Gyarados. Flamethrower Gyarados is a super classic. Best Pokemon ever. Mega Low Kicks that still has tinted lens and is just low kicks but more. Mega Low Kicks who is just low kicks but more is funny. That's life. That would be good looks. We need that. Mega Luxray's needed. That shit's not happening. Luxray's another Pokemon. Luxray's another Pokemon where nobody wants to give that guy the love he deserves. Poor guy. Retain types usually make sense. I wouldn't change anyone right now. Yeah. I mean they make sense, that's for sure. But I like the change up. Seismitoad Mega might be needed. Seismitoad had its time of being OU in early Gen 8, the whole Dracovish era, but I like Seismitoad. It's a pretty cool Pokemon. I wouldn't be opposed to that guy getting some type of Mega. We need another Surge Expanding Force combo. Mid DD can't be the only one. Mid DD's very funny, bro. You're right though. We need more expanding force Psychic Surge guys. Indeed.com is pissing me off. It's actually very fair. I want Poliwrath Mega? Fuck Poliwrath. That's just not getting a Mega. Poliwrath got a whole 2 different dudes that are fully evolved. Have some shame. Politoad and then there's fucking... What's the other? In Poliwrath, yeah, exactly. Give Electrode Electric Surge. Electro already got his brother. Blow Juddin. With Chloroblast, Volt Switch, Energy Ball. Mega freaking Sigilyph. I was already talking highly of Sigilyph. We need a poison move that can deal super effective damage to steel like Freeze Dry. That shit would be so OP. You toxic everybody, and then all steel types would just get hit super effectively. Turtonator needs some love. Some people don't even know he exists. You're right about that, bro. There are some people who don't even know this guy's real, which is a shame. He's really interesting. His stats are not even bad, too. Like, defensively, he's good. His special attack sucks, but I mean, he has Shell Smash. Fire Dragon is tough. This guy's a poor guy. Just one of those guys that deserve just a little bit more in his life. Mega Chandelure, third coolest ghost now that Fire Ghost, now that Marowak and Ceruledge exist. Nah, that shit is still pretty cool. Ceruledge is the coolest Fire Ghost, I would agree, but Chandelure is still very cool. Mega Heatmore and Mega Durant would be funny AF. Durant is a sick Pokemon. Durant not being in the game is actually fucking sad. I need to do a... Somebody needs to send me a Natex OU team on my Smoke on Wall with Durant so I can bring this guy back. Durant is so fun. I don't know if I have any Durant teams. I had a Gen 8 Durant team, like... I don't think I have any anymore. This is a Gen 7 OU team I have with it. I've won with this before. This is some old ass shit from like 2018. Why is there a fucking Emboar on here? But this core went crazy. The boosted Durant. Durant's dope. Maybe I'll do a Durant video in Gen 7. Durant is a dope Pokemon. Very forgotten joint. Give regular Raichu Electric Surge. He now has a reason to exist. I think that shit would actually be too broken if Raichu had Electric Surge. Electric Surge is a pretty OP ability. Actually, that shit would not be broken. It's only giving itself a boost. It's not that broken. That shit would have Rising Voltage though. I guess it would be pretty OP. And it has Surf. So it would be able to hit everything really hard. Raichu would be a cool one. We have some good electric type stuff regardless. Mega Tinglu with Dauntless Bull. Raised Spadef by 1 on entry. Yeah. FBI needs to take care of you. Talking about some Mega Tinglu with Dauntless Bull. That shit just gave me some type of PTSD that I didn't even know I had. Dauntless Bull. Yeah, you get this guy out of here. We need Mega Naganadel. This guy looks so fucking weird. And we never see it because it's in Ubers. Because the king of the Ultra Beast though. Is Naganadel and Pheromosa on the same level as all the other Ultra Beasts? Are all the Ultra Beasts like equal? Or is like one of them like the boss? I guess I never thought of it. I always thought that, what's it called? Necrozma was their boss. Or I mean not Necrozma, Eternatus. No, Necrozma actually. Sorry, I'm over. What's their boss? Necrozma's the CEO? Make a new Naganadel video? Does Naganadel even exist in Gen 9? No, it doesn't. It's an Ultra Beast. What am I talking about? What am I supposed to do with Naga, bro? Just go to Gen 9 National Dex Ubers? That's sadness, bro. Naganadel is cool. Mega Nihilego with Sandrush, Return of Sand. That should be insane. Sandrush Nihilego, I would get buckets with that thing. Naganadel is in Nat Dex Hell. That's tough, dude. That's actually sad. Naganadel loses to Tinglu. We need to bring that shit back in Gen 8. I mean in Gen 9. It's time. That shit's too OP with Beast Boost, I just realized. Because that shit would get +1 speed or special attack or whatever. I think speed off a kill. That shit was OP. Beast Boost is too OP. I love that ability, man. Shit's OP as fuck. Anyone remember Centiskorch? Oh man. Centiskorch used to be a favorite of mine. Even though I never got it to work well. But Centiskorch, they already have thriving fire types. They already forgot about Centiskorch. This guy came and went. Only here for 1 gen. Gone too soon. His defense is so fucking horrible. Yeah, this guy already has a G-Max form as well, that's true. So we're definitely unlikely to see this guy get anything crazy as a result. Seviper, what is Seviper's spread? Seviper's got 105 attack, I think. 100 and 100 special attack. Viper has better special attack and attack than I expected. Not to say 100 is good, 100 is dicks, but both of them being 100 is impressive. Good work to this guy. Mega Volk with Magic Guard? Yeah, okay, buddy. Some AAA shit. Let me scroll by BST. Let me just scroll randomly and see. Ludicolo, Lilligant. Any of these guys look like capable Mega. I know somebody said something about Cacturn getting a Mega. Cacturn always struck me as the Pokemon that would have got an alternate form. Is there any hope left for Mantine? What do you mean? Never stop believing. Never stop believing. We need the boss Flygon. We do need the boss Flygon. Everybody knows I'm a Flygon fan, buddy. But others hate Flygon and don't want him to win. The others are Game Freak. Mega Machamp with Sheer Force. We already got that G-Max Machamp. Unfortunately for Machamp enjoyers, they're gonna have to be satisfied with just that. That is the final. You need to build a team with as many immunities as possible and every mon is protect. Why would I do that? Why would I do that disgusting ass shit? You're an evil individual. Why would I do that to people? Mega Garg would send shivers down OU's spine. Mega Garg would be ridiculous, but Garg without lefties would honestly be manageable. Garg with lefties is already OP, but yeah. Mega Cryogonal, make it ice ghost type. What is Cryogonal's performance with the fans? Do they like him? Or do they not care about him? What's the performance? Mega Garg gets leftovers as abilities. Probably just some toxic ass ability. Mega Diggersby. I love Diggersby, and that was like a really iconic Pokemon when it came out in Gen 6. So another Mega on that guy would be good, but a huge power Pokemon getting Mega is like kind of weird because it's gonna end up being worse more often than not. I think fans like the Snowflake. Okay. What about fossils? Both Kalos fossils are cheeks, right? What would those be? I literally don't know what those are. Which fossils are those? What are the cheeks fossils? Medikit Pure Power. Oh, I guess you're right about that. I completely forgot about Medicham. That's fair, actually. Tyrantrum and Aurorus. Both those guys are trash. Megas on those would be cool. Fossil types getting Megas would be cool. Kabutops, Omastar were two guys I always wanted to see shine. Mega Arrow is actually pretty decent. Like, it's a decent amount superior to regular Arrow. So I always liked Mega Arrow in Gen 6 and 7. That shit wasn't like a very great Pokemon, but it was good enough. It had its like little usages here and there. Tyrantrum literally made CTC metamorphose into low tier god. Yo, I forgot about that. He literally went through a metamorphosis that day because of the anguish that shit put on him. Aurorus is so peak. Aurorus is tough, man. Aurorus has a cool ability. The fact that it sets up the hail. Good move pool. Rocks, T-Wave, accurate Blizzard. That Pokemon is mad good. It just never converted to no type of wins. And then Tyrantrum is also cool, but it's just like a head smash merchant. Shit's bad. Mega Bastion with 200 defense and Spit F. That's not happening, I'm sorry to say. Its design is amazing, but the typing is trash. Facts. Mega Tinkaton with Steelworker, the every other turn nuke would be crazy. No, I think Tinkaton might be too new. I know people were saying that they don't be giving new mons megas. But Tinkaton with a mega, if they went offensive, that shit might be too OP. Tinkaton, the only reason it's not broken is because they limited the attack stats so much. And then also it's still a steel move. Gigaton's a good move though. Audino got a Mega. A Newmon could definitely get a Mega. Audino was a one-off though. Diancie got one too. Yeah. I guess you guys are right, but it's not every mon. Just some of the newer ones. Mega Scrafty is going to be interesting. I heard that that was one of the leaked Pokemon that might be confirmed. Also, what studio makes this game? Somebody was telling me Game Freak doesn't make this game or something like that. Is that true? Not that I think it matters that much for me, but I just want to clarify that. Za is Game Freak? Oh. Okay. Somebody told me that the shit is not Game Freak. I didn't know that. So the other Legends game wasn't Game Freak? But this one is? That's interesting. Doesn't Scrafty get Dragon Dance? It does. Scrafty gets Dragon Dance and Bulk Up. Dragon Dance, Scrafty. Scrafty has got good abilities too. Between Shedskin and Moxie. Legends was also Game Freak? BDSP wasn't Game Freak. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just curious. I'm not sure if it changes what I would expect. Bloody Pangoro, give that guy a Mega. Pangoro is really fun. I always had good experiences using Pangoro on the ladder. We used to smoke stall with that shit. Mega Pangoro would, yeah. What is Pangoro's attack? Like 127, 131? What is that shit's attack? 124. Yeah, I used to run this shit with Swords Dance, Knock Off. I had a Pangoro Super Shice team. Stall Pussy Killer, kills all stall, no expand. Gooch McDick, insane nicknames. It seems like 7 or 8 years old. I 6-0 all stall teams with this because Moldbreaker goes through unaware. Good time, bro. Good times. Urshifu, I mean, Urshifu. It's a crazy thing to call Pangoro. Pangoro's funny. Gucci McDick. Truly genius nicknames. Moldbreaker SD is cool. Shout out to Pangoro. Mega Komala, but it does yawn on the switch in. They ain't giving Komala a Mega. They're not giving no one-off guys like that no Mega. Enough time has passed. Give us Mega Incineroar so it can dominate any format. That shit is not happening. But I welcome it. Like I said, the overpowered shit, sometimes that shit's fun. So I welcome some bullshit like Mega Incineroar. Mega Bronzong would strike fear into ZU. Honestly, don't sleep on the potential of something like that. Bronzong is already annoying with its current typing and ability and moves. That shit could still be annoying, even in with a Mega. That shit could be way better. Mega Incineroar might be worse in singles because no boots. You might be right, because I was using Incineroar today in this OU video I recorded, and it was going crazy with the fact that it had boots. PU would become a war zone. We do not need Mega Gliscor. Who the fuck asked for Mega Gliscor? Let's see. Luna and Zoroark deserve something. I don't really be thinking about those two really. Maybe. Alright chat, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm streaming for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. fun little stream to discuss potential megas. Maybe I'll do a part 2 of this. There's still a lot of other Pokemon to talk about. But thank you for watching. I'll post again soon. This was a fun one. Definitely do leave some comments below on what you agree with, disagree with, what you want to see. Definitely do like this as well. We'll see y'all soon.